Hi, Manish Mehta here, previewing Week 5, the 3-1 Jets playing host to the 1-2 Minnesota Vikings on Monday Night Football. Plenty of storylines in this one. Chief among them, the blockbuster trade that sent Randy Moss out of the AFC East this week and back with the team that drafted him, the Minnesota Vikings.
You know, I got a great deal of respect for Randy Moss. I think he's, like I say, one of the premier vertical receivers in the game still. And, here we go. I was kind of thinking, all right, feeling pretty good. And then all of a sudden, hey, they just traded. Minnesota just traded. I'm like, oh, there goes sleeping well this week.
It also sets up a potential matchup between Moss and Darrelle Revis one more time. Revis, of course, injured his left hamstring in Week 2 trying to cover Moss on a 34-yard touchdown, a spectacular one-handed grab by Moss, and Revis said that he will not be back unless he is 100% healthy.
I'm not going to pressure myself, because Randy got traded. I do want to play, but, right now it's day by day. And if I don't see him Monday night, I'll see him in the future sometimes.
The other big storyline, Brett Favre returns to face the team that he played for in 2008. Of course, the Jets were 8-3 in 2008 before losing 4 of their last 5 games thanks to 9 Brett Favre interceptions that kept New York out of the playoffs that season. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of reception Favre gets at the new Meadowlands on Monday night.
I'm honored to share the field with him, but like you said, I'm not worried about playing against Brett. I'm playing against Greenway and Allen and the Williams defensive tackles, and Kevin and Pat, and Winfield, all those guys. So it's gonna be great to see Brett, but that's about it.
The Jets will also be at full strength almost. They have Chris Jenkins out for the season, but Calvin Pace returns from foot surgery.
I got a screw in my foot, man. It's actually more secure now than it was before I had the surgery. So that's probably the biggest thing, is mentally knowing that just go play. It's been corrected by one of the best surgeons. He told me that. He said, it's going to be tough mentally to kind of get past it, but that's what practice is for. And
Santonio Holmes returns from a 4-game league suspension.
It's a blessing, to be here, get a second opportunity, ready to get the season started, for myself and continue what the players have been doing so far.
So it'll be a big test for Rex Ryan's team. They'll have a lot of challenges with Favre and Adrian Peterson, the running back who's the engine of that Minnesota offense, an excellent run defense in Minnesota, and now Randy Moss.